Greetings, Starseed. This is Oya Transformation. Then this is your Oracle reading for 5/12/2020. It's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. So the cards have been shuffled, they've been prayed upon, and the messages are as follows. The theme for today is the Divine Destiny, Path of the Divine Warrior. And as you can see, there is a woman leading the way, not with subtle, demure energies, but that of a warrior. She looks confident. She has her talisman. She walks in strength. A lot of the cards that are falling right now, or that have been called for right now, are about the strength of the divine feminine. Yes, I'm stuttering here. Strength of the divine feminine. Why so, you say? Well, what's coming to me is this. For centuries now, patriarchal society has been in charge. Masculine energy has been in charge. But the spiritual world asks that we have equanimity in our energies. That not only is the divine strong in the feminine, it is also strong in the masculine. That's vice versa, because we know it's strong in the masculine. But we can also see that moving along unbalanced and unchecked, what masculine energy will bring. Why? Look around us. See what is held high. Is it the mother? Is she particularly nurtured most of the time? Well, commercialism, and if things were open to hit the stores, she'd be honored all up in the Macy's and all up in the Kohl's and all up in the wherever by way of stuff. But is that really honor? Honor is something that you hold in your heart and you support daily. So, yes, when the holiday comes, she gets more stuff. But every day of the week, do you support a feminine agenda? That would mean your kids. Yes, it takes two to make them, but more often than not, who is taking care of them? And then if we have supportive entities around that also assist in taking care of the women and the children, where are they, and why are they always in government on the chopping block with nothing put in place to continue to hold them up? Because they are left alone. So it's time definitely for a shift, and I hope you come out of this peaceful reset with knowing what's important, because the next generation will truly be lost if the mother is not supported, if the children are not supported, if the elderly are not nurtured and kept safe. Moving forward, the divine destiny speaks of what will be, and it says this: the divine warrior guides you to your divine destiny. The divine warrior energy within men and women is an inner propulsion to continue with a worthy path even during times of difficulty. When faced with a challenge, a true warrior will summon more of her or of him or herself to the cause. It might be more wisdom, more focus, more intelligence, and surrender into the divine. The warrior within has great inner resourcefulness and determination. This part of you will lead you to spiritual success. there are important teachings on the path of the feminine about the need for surrender and allowing for the best manifestation. Okay. So we have to find a happy balance between fighting for a cause and resisting what we don't like and moving out of the way for allowing an alignment. Because if you are like me and believe Spirit is still in charge of this thing, there's no need to fear. Yes, you sign the papers that say you don't agree. Yes, you put in your practices ways to show what you do support and move out of the way and allow for alignment. Meaning intuitively I know that my mother, Father God, would not want certain things. Now we can't take that all off into your own little personal blah blah. We're talking about what would be wanted in our meditation and our prayer from a divine source for the greater good. Okay? So moving forward to the cards that support this one, and that is the healer of emotion. And this says break away and set a time to follow your heart and the fullness of your emotion, and let love flow and let love exist, and recognize the incredible insights around you that show you in nature that love still prevails. Being kind to one another, being tender-hearted, and being a trustworthy friend. Because right now, the people around us need kindness. Because if we've been raked over the coals with fear and disillusionment and distrust of our government and all things news, or as I call it, olds, because the drum has beaten so long, there's been nothing new. And for as much as our leaders, and I don't need to say leaders, show us 2 steps forward, tomorrow it's 2 steps back. So there's no conviction. So that means to me, it's for me to go within and find conviction and hold on to my integrity of heart. That's what the healer of emotion is teaching us. Moving forward to our empathic card, which is the 56 of stuck, which is reduced to an 11, which we know is the opening of a gate. And it's also asking for leadership. It's asking for you to dig deep and find a thought you can hold on to. And it might not be in alignment with those things that you're seeing around you, but it's yours. And you can be convicted to it. And that's something I haven't seen a lot of, that ability, where our leaders are concerned, right here, right now. So, what is the 56 of stuck coming to remind us? In the merry-go-round of life, the moments that seem never-ending are preparing my soul for greatness. Stuck in an endless array of negative emotion, a cycle of problems that may or may not be your own, making you quickly stop your journey forward, dead in your tracks? Come back and know, all movement is not seen movement. Shifts are gentle movements that are not aggressive. A shift is more in alignment with a feminine energy. Why? Because it is not what we would see normally as bold, though it is powerful. A shift in your beliefs, a shift in your attitude, a shift in the way you be in the world makes all the difference in the world. That it is not loud or aggressive. It just is and then becomes. So the final card in this reading for this Tuesday is from the Course of Miracles, and it is our daily miracle. And it says, "Let me not see myself as limited. Who would attempt to fly with tiny wings of a sparrow when the mighty power of the eagle has been given him?" Own your power. Nurture your inner being. Recognize that you are a portion, a glimmer, a speck of God particle. I don't know how big your God is, but I'm here to tell you that mine is not afraid. And it's for me to nurture that power, nurture that speck, and recognize that the brighter my light shines, the more bright light is attracted to me. So with that said, we move on to the second day, or depending on which calendar you look at, the third day in this week. And we gain momentum as we move forward, illuminating and magnifying that speck that lives within us, that same speck that gives us breath, that same speck that gives us animation, that same speck, the mustard seed. So move on. Let your light shine. Have the best Tuesday of your choosing. And recognize and give honor to that mustard seed. Continue to be well. Namaste.